Hey Cancer, it's your girl Tarot Card Bay, and I'm here to do your update for the series You Made a Player Fall in Love. I believe this is update number 6. So I wanted to provide this to you. It's been about 2 months, I think, since I did an update. So I wanted us to live our lives. I'm not a Cancer, but I wanted you Cancers to live your life, do your thing, let the energy flow, have a holiday, just see how you feel and see how you felt compared to when you were interacting with the player, so we could get a good reading and some new energy. So I'm gonna jump in now. When I thought about doing this video, I got a song. I always get songs for your reading, so you must like music, Cancer. I mean, everyone likes a certain type of music, but this has been really resonating with me. You could be listening to like old R&B or old pop music. I got the song Like a Star by Corinne Bailey Rae. So just like a star in the sky, just like an angel on the page, you have appeared to my life. Feels like I never will be the same. Just like a song in my heart, just like oil on my hands, all to love you. And I wonder how it is. I don't argue like this with anybody else but you. So that is the song I got. I kind of get this song for both energies. So for your Cancer, I get that you are kind of looking at the situation. You might even be reevaluating love, like how you look at love, how you look at unconditional love, your expectations in relationships, your expectations of this person. See, I feel that this is kind of like a second awakening, like a reawakening for you. And with the other person, I always want to say masculine energy, but with the other energy, they are looking at you like the oil on their hands that you won't leave them. It's so hard to get you off, but a part of them loves that about you in a certain way. So that's kind of what I'm getting, the different dynamics of the song. You're looking at your person like just like a star. You're thinking about the distance. You're thinking about the happy times. You're thinking about what that level of love meant to you. And this person is looking at it like, why can't I stop thinking about this person? Why is this person like oil on my hands? Why do I argue with this person? I kind of get that this person's they're having some type of awakening about your connection. So let's jump in for Cancers. Let's see. Overall energy for Cancers dealing with the player. Overall energy for Cancers dealing with the player. We got the Queen of Swords energy here. So you could have blocked this person, actually. I feel that you are guarded from the player just because of what has happened in the past. I also get like you feel that you're wiser and your wise energy is telling you not to interact with this person. You could have gotten a message. You see that bird there. Sometimes I notice the bird, sometimes I don't, but you could be blocking messages from this person actively. This person could also be watching you with the hawk energy. So if you have blocked communication, they could be watching you in other ways. What else we get for your overall energy, Cancers dealing with the player? 7 of Cups here. This actually came out sideways. It wasn't in reverse and it wasn't upright. It was sideways. So it's kind of this energy of, you know that you have options in love, but you're just not focused on it. Yeah, you're not focused on these options. They're just all wrong. I'm kind of getting you think all the options are wrong, or you're blocking all options that come to you, blocking other love options right now. That's what I'm getting for you. What else we got for Cancer? 7 of Pentacles. So you are in a waiting energy. I get that you could be really focused on work right now. Like you're waiting for something to change, waiting for the world to change. I get even being bored. If you might be, hold on, bored with your environment. Yeah. Bored with the status quo, bored of seeing the same shit all the time, bored of talking to the same people all the time, bored of going to the same places all the time. I just get that you're waiting for like your life to change. Clarify the 7 of Pentacles for Cancers dealing with the player. Queen of Wands. Now, as you know, typically, Queen of Wands can be the other person. I believe the Queen of Wands came out before. When it came to your player, could be dealing with the Queen of Wands. But let me clarify. Why is this Queen of Wands here? Page of Pentacles. So I'm this is more about you. Focus on your money, focus on creation. It's almost like you went from this energy of waiting, looking a little bummy, to sitting on your throne energy, especially if you're working towards something at work or creating your own business. I get most of your energy is about that. It's almost like you think that you can't have love until your finances are right, or until you have the right opportunity. Once you get the right opportunity, you're planning to focus on love. That's what I'm getting. So you're looking at things really practically right now. So let's look at the player. Let's see the player. Overall energy for the player that Cancer is dealing with. Overall energy for the player. 10 of Pentacles. So y'all are mirroring each other. You both are working and focused on money. Now, it does seem here that this person could still be attached. I know in the previous one, they were kind of attached, but the relationship was a weird one, like kind of like an open relationship. It was, yeah, it was weird. But this person's focused on money also. We got 2 of Pentacles here. I get that there's a lot of change on this person's side as well. Like, they don't know what path that they're going to take. They don't know what they should invest in. They're just focused on money, but they don't actually know what's next here. They could be experiencing some anxiety because of that also. They got 7 of Pentacles just like you. So the mirroring of each other. So again, you got 7 of Pentacles in the Modern Witch Tarot, and player got 7 of Pentacles in the Abyss deck, Tarot of the Abyss. So yeah, let's see. What are you waiting for, player? What is the player waiting for? Could be waiting for you. If you're always the one to reach out, this player could be waiting for you to reach out. But let's see what the player is waiting for. Temperance. So this is the card of Temperance. Queen of Cups. Here you go. What did I say? The player is waiting for you. Now, the player thinks you both need time to heal. So Temperance is sometimes the card of Sagittarius. It can also mean like healing, balance. But here I'm getting time to heal. And this player knows that you have your back towards them. They think that you are focused on healing, but also they're waiting for this time. I do get that they are waiting for you to come back to them. Let's see. 9 of Cups here. 9 of Pentacles. Look at that. 4 of Wands. So it seems that it would be their wish. However, I get that they don't like you being single. And I didn't watch the last one. So you know this is a fresh reading. I'm not like doing a sequel. Like I watched that one to figure out where we're going. We're just going. So this person does not like you being single. Or they could wish that they were single to be with you, but I'm also getting this person doesn't like that you're single. And I think they fear that you won't be single for long with this 4 of Wands energy. So the 9 of Pentacles is usually pre-Empress. This is a single energy, but this Empress is abundance, or this pre-Empress is abundance. And then we got the 4 of Wands here for the like wedding, stability, union here. So this person knows that you will get that. This person knows that this is your wish to have like a wedding and stability. They do want this for you, but they also like have this fear that you're going to like connect with someone else. It's almost like if they don't step up, they think that like the next person you're probably going to marry. They could be feeling this intuitively. You know, that happens with people. They feel like they get that wake up like, oh shit, I gotta move. I gotta go get her. I gotta go get him. Too much time has went on, or this person is really seeking love. This person is healing so they can actually move away from me. Instead of wanting me to be a part of their healing, they're trying to move away. So that could have been something that kind of just became aware to them. Queen of Pentacles here. This is how they see you. This is also, they know you want that energy. They know that you want stability. They know that you want to be a partner, like a wife, a spouse. And the King of Swords. So you started off with the Queen of Swords, and the King of Swords came out on their end. Yeah, even though they look at you with this warmth, I'm not sure if you're in communication or not. I'm getting that you're not, but the way they look at you is with warmth, the desire, love, passion. You're funny, you're interesting, you're unlike others, just like the star in the sky, you know, like you're something that stands out, something that guides them, something that they love, something that illuminates, but they don't let you know this with the King of Swords energy. They're pulling back injustice here. Yeah, could be dealing with the Libra here, but I get that they pull back, they watch you, they think you're very beautiful, but they do feel that you deserve to be with someone else. You deserve someone who can actually give you a more balanced lifestyle. All right, what about the mutual energy between you and this person, you and the player? What's the mutual energy between you and the player? Actually, let me switch decks. Mutual energy between you and the player. Cancer and the player, mutual energy. Let me do that again. Mutual energy. 5 of Cups in reverse. That's good. 6 of Swords in reverse. Page of Wands. So you both actually want to come towards each other. Both of you are less sad. However, both of you want to like reverse. You want to spin the block for this person. This is literally the water Uber spinning the block. Instead of going in the opposite direction of this person, it's a wish for both of you to connect. Both of you want communication here. Clarify this 6 of Swords. The Hangman. Yeah, both of you are waiting. I get that you're waiting for each other. This is like a budge fest at this point. Yeah. Both of you want the same thing. Both of you want to communicate. Both of you are feeling better, Cancer. Like you're in a better energy. This person's in a better energy. But there's a standoff right now. So let's see. Why won't Cancer reach out to the player? We know why, but we're going to let the cards tell us. Look at that. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. The player cannot give you what you want. The player can't give you balance. The player can't give you an equal give and take. This is what you believe in this current moment, Cancer. So that's why you're not reaching out to this person. Why isn't the player... Okay. Why isn't the player reaching out to Cancer? Why isn't the player reaching out to Cancer? We got the Moon card. That's your sign. That's your card. Page of Cups. 5 of Wands and the Lovers. I knew that. The Lovers came out like in every deck on your pre-shuffle, by the way. It kept popping out. So, they are watching you. I do see that an apology will be coming in. Right now, they're trying to balance out the situation on their side. That 5, whatever this 5 of Wands energy is, they know that they have to get rid of this to actually have this energy. They can't have the Lovers with you, Cancer, when they have competition, other people, you know, or you all just can't communicate efficiently and effectively. You argue all the time, but I'm getting more of other people. So they could be cleaning that up. Let's clarify this 5 of Wands energy. They might have some stuff going on with work also. Clarify this 5 of Wands energy for Cancer and the player. Clarify this 5 of Wands energy. Look at that. Again, 4 of Wands. 5 of Pentacles. I see that there's arguing in their household here. So if the player is still attached, in which I will ask, there's a lot of fighting here. This player could be moving from this person. I'm getting some type of disconnection or some type of shakeup in the home environment. I get this person could just be moving and might not have anything to do with the relationship, but I do get possible moving energy. Clarify this 5 of Pentacles for the player. Why is the player feeling left out in the cold or moving in the opposite direction? Why is the player feeling left out in the cold? Look at that. 9 of Pentacles, because this person is not with you. 2 of Wands here. So what did I say? The 9 of Pentacles was your energy, came out before pre-Empress. This person is looking, I'm getting like they're looking at the past and the future at the same time. Like they're thinking about the steps that they took that led them to where they are with you and just in general. They're thinking about what you're doing, like where are you on the planet Earth. It's like they feel like they can't reach you, they can't talk to you, they can't touch you, they can't see you. Or they could be watching you like from a fake account, an account that is not theirs. They're watching you in this abundance, but this is why they feel left out in the cold, because they're not with you, Cancer. All right. Yeah, look, got the Sun card, Justice again, 10 of Wands here. So Cancer, this person thinks they bring you burden and you're happier without them. They're watching you be happy. I just get this energy of them watching you be happy. I think that's what I said in the last video. Like that's the player's karma, that he's going to watch you or she's going to watch you be happy with somebody else. All right. What about the player's relationship status? Let's peek into the player's relationship status. Got the World card. Clarify the World. The Strength card. And the Three of Swords. That kind of backs up what I said as far as there could be an ending on their side here. I do feel that there's an ending on their side. This has caused a lot of pain. This could have happened before this could have happened after, but there's things this person is looking at and going through that they need to be strong. They need to use their energy on their life right now, their home situation. But I do see it's possible this disconnected because of a third party situation. Let's see. Queen of Swords again. So it's possible that if the player's partner knew about you, that could cause some issues about, in their relationship, or that could have caused the disconnection. We got the 10 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles again, King of Wands. Yeah, focusing on work right now. But remember, you came out as the Queen of Wands. So again, that mirroring energy, and this is in a total different deck. So you came out here, Queen of Wands, King of Wands. I think this person knows they have to work through this ending. They have to work through this heartbreak, whatever this is, to even have a chance with you. They could be focusing heavily on work also with that 8 of Pentacles here. But they will be in that creative passion and energy to make some type of movement towards you. I do get that here. All right. So let's see. Cancer. Let's look into your relationship status, Cancer. Cancer's relationship status outside of the player. Anybody there? Any new loves for Cancer? Got the Lovers. Mirroring again. Didn't we get the Lovers on the masculine energy side? Yes. Or on the other person, the player. The player got the Lovers. You got the Lovers in a different deck. You're still extremely connected to this person. You two are very, very connected. I get that, again, you're looking at love in your life in a different way. So in the past, you might have felt that if you love someone, that meant you had to be with them. Like, what's love if we're not together type of energy. I think this situation has changed how you see love as a whole. I get that you're more on a positive side. Like, you're thinking about the moment. You're just being really thankful to be able to experience the level of passion that you've experienced for this person. You're just looking at this different, like a song in your heart. Like, a part of you will always be connected to this. And it's something about that amount of love that you have for this person that brings you joy, even though you're not together. It's like you love this person so much. You were so vulnerable with this person that it's something about that like makes you happy, even though you're not with this person, if that makes sense. Like, you're just looking at it different. You're more happy for the moments. You had moments with this person who at some point you considered to be the love of your life. And you are treasuring those moments instead of leaning into what you don't have, which in turn is going to bring you love. So let's see about this Lovers on your side. Is this the player or is this new love? Let's see here. Got Ace of Swords. 10 of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. You still hope to be with this person. You still dream about a family dynamic. You think change can occur. You're still, part of you is still waiting. It's like you're waiting for them to become enlightened of the connection, or them to realize what their life is like without you. Something like that. That's what you're waiting on. And I do get your person is feeling it. Your person's feeling it. Let's see. How's the player's life without Cancer? How's the player's life without Cancer? The High Priestess. Two of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. So player intuitively knows you will be together. It's like they know that this isn't over. That's what I'm getting. And they know how connected you are with this Two of Cups, which looks like a double helix. This person, again, could have been enlightened of the connection specifically recently, but they intuitively know that this isn't over. You could be dealing with a Pisces. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. You could be dealing with a earth sign, also Cancer. But they know that this is not over, and they are slowly moving towards you, just very, very slowly with this Knight of Pentacles here. Let's see. And the Page of Swords. More energy about them watching you. Let's see. Two of Wands. Yeah, Two of Wands. You got a lot of Two of Wands for this person. They just look out and think about life. And think about what their life, how their life would have been different with you. What you're doing without them. Are you happy without them? That's kind of the energy that they're giving. Cancer, how has your life been without the player? King of Pentacles, you've just been focused on your money. You've been focused on stability. I'm getting emotional and financial stability. How else? Four of Swords, Ace of Wands here, and the Fool here. I get that you've really leaned heavily, or you are leaning heavily on your belief system. So no matter if that is spirituality or religion, the universe, God, the divine, however you resonate, you are heavily leaning on that energy. It's almost like you just was like, Jesus, take the wheel. I'm not gonna do anything to fix this other than try to just better myself. The will is with you, Jesus. You're my homeboy, and I'm about to try to just enjoy my life here with that Ace of Wands energy. You want to start anew, almost like you want to act as if you've never been hurt again, kind of thing, with the Full energy here. You just want to be reborn. You want to be reborn under the sun. You want happiness. You want color back in your life. You want that skip in your step. You want to feel that weight lifted off on you. So you have literally put your burdens to your belief system. You might be praying about this. You might be writing in a notebook about this. You might be going to church, something like that. But you have decided to relinquish control to a higher power. Look at that. King of Cups. Now, I do see it's possible, Cancer. You do have a King of Cups coming in the springtime. This is not the player. Let's see here. This is a person at a distance from you. This is a person who you could have been arguing with verbally, but I do see this person coming back in. Yeah, you walked away from this person in the past. Nine of Swords here. And the Hierophant. This person has been very unhappy without you. This King of Cups energy. They've had some trouble sleeping also. It's like they might have even went through a depression not having you. And they're going to want commitment. You could be dealing with a Taurus, but I get like heavy water sign energy. A person's coming. They're going to bring their cup. They're going to be strong-minded, but they're going to let you know that they have emotions for you, and they want to be your counterpart. They want to be your person. Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles. You will have a choice between two. So there will be a time, Cancer, where the player comes back. More than likely, the player will come back when you're with this King of Cups energy, or like when you're at that point where it's time to decide, okay, King of Cups, are we going to go to the next level? Am I going to keep dating other people? We're going to be exclusive. Like, what we doing? You know, what are you giving? That is when this player will pop back up. For sure. Eight of Wands energy. I get that this is similar. I can't remember the other one, but I get that the player's going to pop up when you're with this person, which I always get that. All right. What is the player going to want when you're with a new person? Ten of Swords. I want to, okay. Nine of Swords. Eight of Cups. Yeah, they want to bring this back. They want to spin the block. They want that old thing back. Like, they want to go from the 10 of Swords to the 9 of Swords. They want to be less hurt. They don't want to feel the pain. So it's funny we went like 10, 9, 8. So it's like once they're out of this sadness, pain, they plan to come towards you. They plan to come get you. All right. What about more for the new love for Cancer? New love for Cancer. Yeah, Three of Cups. Three of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. You might end up working with this person. I get this person is going to like motivate you. Anything that you're like anything that you're into, anything you're interested in. This person's going to motivate you. This person is going to support you. This person's going to celebrate you. This person's going to post pictures of you on social media. Like this person is going to give you something immediately instead of putting you through a world of pain for you to actually get it. All right, what about next steps here? One card for the next step that the player will take towards Cancer. One card for the next step. Sun card. The Fool card. So crazy. The Three of Pentacles. Yeah. This person wants to bring the happiness back. They want to start over. When they come in, they're going to want to start over. They don't want to talk about how they missed the opportunity. They don't want to talk about the things in the past. They might walk up and be like, hey, I'm the player. You're Cancer. It's nice to meet you. They might just act like they've never met you before in a day in their life. Like they want to start completely fresh. They want this to be more of a collaboration than it was before. The Hermit in reverse. They are watching you and they do intend on coming forward. Again, they just don't think it's time. They don't think it's time. Justice here. I get in 2 months. It's possible in 2 months they could come forward soon. They're not balanced enough in their life to come forward. So they feel like it's not time. They got a lot of drama on their side, but they do plan to come forward. All right, what about Cancer? What is the next moves for Cancer? The next move for Cancer and the player. Seven of Swords in reverse. Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. 10 of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Again, this is a lot of the same energy. You are just not dealing with any deception at all. Like if you can't come correct, if you can't be honest from the jump, you are not allowing any ops in the building. No perpetrators will be allowed. Like if you can't trust this person or anyone, you're just not letting them pass into your life. I get that you're just heavily working on your own happiness right now. 10 of Wands here. It's like you're turning all of this pain into something creative as well with the Queen of Wands. What else? Ace of Cups. Again, redefining love, trying to fill your own cup, trying to manifest better partners. You've learned that you have to love you. You've learned by this interaction that you have to love you. A lot of the times we sit around and we're like, I'm amazing. How can this person not see me? How can he not see me? How can he not love me? How can he not want to be next to me? And it's like, do you see you? You know? A person can't see what you can't see. So if you felt like you're worth commitment, if you feel like you're worth this person traveling the country to see you, if you feel like you're worth the wedding ring, you have to know that. You have to act like that. You know what I mean? You have to channel that energy. You have to see you. What this person sees doesn't matter because this person's a fucking mess, as we know. But what do you see? Life is a mirror, and the people in our lives are a mirror. So if you don't see yourself and you don't know yourself, you're going to constantly pull people in who don't see themselves and know themselves. You can't ask this person to see you if you don't see yourself. And I really feel like that clicked with you. Like, ooh, I want to be with you, and I'm wifey material, and I'm husband material, and like I'm an alpha, I'm this, and I'm that. But are you moving like that? Because it's easy to say that we are something until there's time to make a decision, and your actions are who you are. That's the real truth in you. Not what you say you are, how you move. You aren't what you are what you do, if that makes sense. So I think you understand that. And by dealing with this person, dropping some of your boundaries, doing things that you didn't believe in just to keep this person around, like you realize that you've lessened your own value, and you're also not advertising yourself. It's like, I'm a Ferrari, bitch. I don't need a commercial. And that's what I'm getting in here. Like, you have just stepped your confidence level up, and you're like, yes, Ferrari doesn't have to advertise. Do you see any Louis Vuitton commercials? No, I'm not going to put myself out here. The right people know where to go. They know the goods and the services that I bring to the table. Let the odds be in their favor. I just get a huge boost of confidence, which is sexy. You go, Cancer. I feel that sexiness. It's almost like I can have anyone, but I don't want anyone but this person. Look at that. Love tarot. Gotta love tarot. I'm waiting for the person who matches me. Fuck y'all. I'm waiting for the person who matches my fly. I'm waiting for the person who matches my passion. I'm waiting for the person who likes to travel. I'm waiting for the person who loves life. And I'm just going to have fun in the meantime. What else do I got for you? Yeah. Again, 7 of Cups, 4 of Cups. You're passing on any options that are just not working for you, because Knight of Pentacles, this love is coming in, and the more you love yourself, this love is coming even faster. This offer of love, commitment, marriage is coming, and you know that, and you're getting prepared. Yo, this was dope. This was great. Like, I feel the confidence. I feel like you are a sexy bitch or a sexy bro or a sexy bae. Like, you feel that energy, and you're standing in that now. You're standing in your power. Yeah, the player is noticing life without you is lame. So he will be back. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Cancer. I love y'all. Thank you so much for all the personal readings. Y'all have kept me amazingly busy. If you haven't watched the other videos in the playlist, check it out. There's a lot of Cancer You Made of Player Fall in Love videos for you to check out. Please, they're there for you. If you are interested in personal reading, check in the description for my website, tarotcardbae. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure that you love me all the time. You know what I mean?